Bro, if you feel like you suffering in life and then tried everything, I'm finna help you. You have nothing to lose. Is that light on? Let me go cut that light off. The fucking bill running up. Okay, we good. But look, I need you to understand one thing. Understand that pain and suffering are not the same thing. We know that they're not the same thing because we strictly say pain and suffering. We know what pain is. It's physical. You feel it. But what is a definition of suffering that we all can agree on? Because we have to. Suffering is something only the human being is capable of. You can abuse a dog for a week straight, but the moment you let him go, his life moving forward will not be a projection of what he dealt with in the past. If all his wounds healed the moment you released him, his life would move forward as if the past hadn't even happened. We all are a part of the same infinite intelligence, but his body isn't capable enough to tap into the intelligence far enough for him to suffer. All he can do is operate off of instincts and memory. So if you harm that dog for multiple generations, they may avoid you and they may avoid people, but are they suffering while doing so? No, they're just operating off of instinct and memory. Suffering can only happen within the mind, and the only mind that is complex enough to do that is the human mind. Because as far as we know, we're the only creature on this planet with that level of mental sophistication. So now back to it. You're not suffering your life, bro. You are suffering your perception of the world around you. Good and bad are not objective things in nature, and nature is the only truth. She is the only one that defines what is possible and not possible. You can't even go point at a tree. That isn't a tree. That isn't life. It's just existence. It's not even existence, because anything that you use to define anything that you experience is self-created within your mind. The word existence, the word tree, the word life. Reality in itself at its true nature is nothing. Not nothing, but instead no thing. Nothing altogether. There is no objective reality. There is no objective way to live. We don't know if heaven and hell is real or not because we're here. There are people right now that would describe the life that they're living and experiencing as both heaven and hell. Some hell, some heaven. You lose your job, or someone passes away, or a bunch of unpleasant experiences happen to you in your life over the past 7 days. Those weren't bad things. They were just situations. You are the one who determines what they are. Cognitive dissonance is a scientific term to explain this. If you change the way you perceive an outward aspect of life, mentally, emotionally, or energetically, all the other two will fall into place. You may fall off your bike and hurt yourself, but once falling off your bike and hurting yourself remains within your mind long after that event has happened, or even after the moment it's over, you are now suffering due to your own creation. And this is what many of us have done or do in our lives to this day. And after that suffering has been identified as something unpleasant, we aim to change the world around us to stop that suffering from within us, because we think the suffering is happening from the outside, when instead we are blind to the fact that you can change the world and make a difference in the world all you want, and that's great, but that suffering that you experience is happening within you, and you must change yourself in order to stop it. If you do not gain control over your mind, your thoughts and emotions, and remove your identity as who you are from your memory, your thoughts, the things you've seen, heard, felt, ideas, your skin color, your race, your country, your religion. Your identity is one with the formless nature of all of existence, and your mind is a tool to benefit you in this physical life that you live. If you do not gain control from within and understand these things, your suffering will never end. I had to put the microphone down because I'm filming this on my phone and my phone about to die, so I had to plug the charger up. But anyway, what you need to alleviate your suffering, your stress, your anxiety, your worry, and hell, want to go big, your depression. You must master this mental body. You must master this emotional body. You must strive to master yourself. And once you master yourself, you will be able to experience life in every moment the way you wish for the rest of your life. And what way would that be? Joyful. You would never wake up and in the face of no situation, no circumstance, no matter what happened, you never create stress, worry, anxiety, suffering, depression, or any of these things within yourself, because you would have the control to not do it. You can't stop yourself from getting angry because it is a fucking reflex to you, because you've lived your life compulsively responding to life. When somebody say something you don't like, you don't think twice. The response is instant. They call you a bitch, you get mad instantly. Something happens that you don't like, it's an instant reaction, anger. But once that compulsive action is turned to conscious action, and you can now control your thoughts and your emotions flawlessly, regardless of what's going on around you. No matter where life takes you or where you take yourself in life, should I say, you will have the inner strength and control to be how you want to be in that situation, level-headed and joyful at all times. And I promise you, your dreams, your aspirations, your desires, whatever you want to accomplish in life, the journey to that shit is a lot more better, a lot more blissful, and it's a hell of a lot more fun when you can do it joyful the whole step of the way. With the ups and the downs, because you decide what the fuck is a up and what the fuck is a down. So there you go, bro. I just wanted to give y'all that. I'm always gonna be dropping videos like this in between my skits and shit, because this is what I do. It's not who I am, just what I do. I put 2 yoga practices that I do in the description. You can do one of them once a day, every day for 6 months, and watch what happens. Or you can do both of them. I suggest do both of them once a day or twice a day, every day, without failure for 6 months, and watch what happens. Compulsive reactions will stop. You'll see a change. You'll see a change in intrusive thoughts and not being able to control your mind. You'll see a change in not being able to control your emotions. What do you have to lose? Just try it. Worst case scenario, nothing changes. Best case scenario, this starts you on a journey for where in the next 5 years, you look back on yourself now and can't even recognize who the fuck that person even was. Because who knows, by then, the way you live your life now may be completely different. The way you feel about your life now may be completely different. Your personality and everything that you believe in may not even exist in the way that they exist now in that time. The chances of you in a few years not even being able to recognize the person that you are today increase significantly once you completely understand and embody the things that I talk about in this video in your heart. But yeah, bro, don't believe me, don't disbelieve me either. Just if it makes sense, try it. The yoga practices are in the description, both of them. You can do both of them twice a day or once a day, every day for 6 months without failure. And if the shit I'm saying don't make sense, continue to live your life as you wish. I love you enough to want that for you as well. But I'm out, bro. Code 22 shit. New videos on the way. Code 22 4L shit, bitch. Everybody go to the comments and put a blue heart in the comments if you like this, and any questions that you might have to ask or whatever you gained from this video, you know, drop me a comment, man. I read the comments and I do be trying to engage with y'all and understand the things you going through in life, because it helps me know what type of videos I can make, or if something that you speaking on is a part of my experience, something, what can I say towards that, you know what I'm saying? And no, I don't follow a particular religion, but I'm not against religion. I'm just against the misunderstanding of a religion. Because if you following your religion properly, your religion, no matter what religion you follow, should be pointing you in the exact same direction that I'm pointing you to. Because all of them are just pointers to a different dimension within yourself. I love y'all. Code 22 for life, bitch. I'm out.